Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today we have a very special video because Morphtronics are finally unbanned. If you guys do not know the inside joke, 6 months ago I made a dumb bet with myself that for 6 months, if I was incorrect on the ban list, that I would not be able to play with my Morphtronic deck for 6 months. So it has been 6 months. I finally can take my deck out of the tin of lost memories, or yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the tin of lost memories. Finally, Morphtronics are unbanned for me. So this is a new iteration of the deck. This is literally just for the purposes of this video. And if you guys couldn't tell what this video is about by the title of the video, it is decking out with Morphtronics. So today we are going to try to deck ourselves out. Get the deck all the way down to 0 cards by the end of our turn, or there is a way that we can deck ourselves out still during our opponent's turn, and then during our draw phase of our second turn, we need to be decked out. So we're going to see if it's possible. I have no idea. I've done a few tests, but so far I haven't. I've gotten close, but I haven't actually done it. But I've done some tweaks. I added some new stuff like Martial Metal Marcher, as well as Underworld Fighter Balmug, just other ways that I can like do a little synchro level climbing if I get into like Formula Synchron, and then I need to go into like a Martial Metal Marcher with like a level 1. So there's different ways to just keep going as long as I get a TG Hyper Librarian on the board, and I am going to keep it with like the current ban list. So like this is a deck that it's possible to make. So and stuff like Appaloosa and stuff doesn't need to really be in here. It could be even like a third copy of Crystron Halka 5-Rex, but I doubt that we'll ever make 3. So I think I'm just going to keep it with this. This is like a one-shot deal. So and then if you guys are interested, I will be uploading the full video onto the Patreon, like the uncut version. Otherwise, for you guys in real time, you guys will just sort of see me seeing how many attempts it takes me to do this. So let's just get right on into this. Not really anything else that I need to explain. So the Patreon version of this, again, it'll be as long as this video ends up being. So we will see how long it goes. It looks like the Dual Nexus won that, but they're making us go first. So so I'm already going to count this as attempt number 1, and we're just going to get out of here. I've already done a few trial runs. The only way that this is possible, I'm gonna tally up how many times we try this out. So we are just gonna go again and start on over. So we're gonna see how many times I have to do this until basically what I'm trying to get in my opening hand is I'm trying to get, nope, still again I did not get it. I want to go second. That's a big key. We want to go second because of Morphtronic Accelerator. That will allow us to destroy stuff on our opponent's side of the field. And then in our opening hand we need a Machine Duplication and a Selfon, or a 1-for-1. 1-for-1 would even be better. So I'm going to hold out until I get that, and then if I get the 1 copy of Pot of Desires, that would be even better. So I'm going to try to go for that Holy Trinity. If we can get that in the opening hand, that would be amazing. Even a desynchro would be really nice. So we're gonna start over because we did not see what we want in our opening hand, and that was attempt number 2. I will see you guys for the rest of them, and you guys are just gonna flash forward right to the attempt where I actually get it. See you there. Okay, attempt number 5. Let's get this bread. We just faced off against a Dragoon. That did not go too well. Again, we win the rock, paper, scissors. Let's see what we get. The Desires is frustrating to see without our Selfon. Let's rock an Accelerator and see what happens. So we'll, not to just quit right away. We can still give this game a chance. So. Off the Accelerator, we do pick up a Selfon, which is awesome. Let's just try this out. We're gonna see what happens. So we have the Selfon. We want to wait with the Desires until we get some of the better cards out of the deck. We could still use this Accelerator. I guess if we use this Accelerator, that increases our number of monsters inside of the deck. So we'll get rid of this trap card yet, and hopefully we can still pick up a Machine Duplication, and we're putting a monster back in the deck. We picked up a self on there. That's not really that good. But we do have our Morphtronic repair unit, so we can see what we can do with that. We can steal a monster there. We could get another level 1, which would get us. We're gonna take this because this can get us to. This can get us to a smart fawn. We can't use that yet, so we are going to. We're gonna link Karibo. Yeah, link Karibo. Self on. Get rid of you. Activate repair unit. Pitch you for another Self-on out of the grave. I love that Self-on's not once per turn, or a hard once per turn. We're going to get a die roll of 2. We at least get a boombox, and we'll summon the boombox onto the field. And then now we can activate our Remoten, use Remoten, remove from play there in order to pick up our Morphtronic Smart Fawn. Yes. Take the Smart Fawn. We don't have any fodder. We can go into a health, which will fill up our graveyard. Yeah, so we'll get rid of this Remoten tuner, and then get rid of the Link Karibo because he's inconsequential to the deck. Pick up the Hulk. One effect can be changed. What effect can be changed? Oh, the Link Karibo. We are then going to take the Scopen. Scopen is going to mean that we can go directly, because it's treated as a level 4 while in defense. That means that we can go directly into our TG Hyper Librarian, which is very nice. So we will Hyper Librarian, if Dual Nexus will allow me to. A little bit slow here today, but that's okay. So we'll pick up our Hyper Librarian, and then we will take the Smart Fawn, and we already have the Self-on banished. We're going to banish the Remoten. That seems okay. So we'll pick up the Smart Fawn. This is really why I like having the Desires, because we're at 30 cards. Pretty soon we'll rapidly be at 20 cards deep into the deck, and we'll pick up 2 cards, which is really amazing. But we're going to try off the Uno. Ooh, and we get a repair unit. That's like the best thing that we can hope for, because we can't pick up a junk box. We are now going to Pot of Desires. We can Pot of Desires, or we could go into a Shiranori Sword Saga. I think we're just going to go with the Desires. We're gonna shotgun it. Hopefully we pick up a monster. Let's go! Oh, this is very good, very good. This is possible. We're 17 cards deep. We don't want to use 1-for-1. We want to very much. What do we do? What do we do? We're gonna summon out the Smart Fawn, and then we're gonna banish the Scopen. Summon him out. Activate his effect, getting us hopefully 1 card deeper into the deck. We get a die roll of 4. Basically impossible to not pick something up, and we're going to pick up a bunch of weak monsters, but at least we get another level 1, so we can... we must have another Self-on in the deck, right? No, we have all of our Self-ons out. No, yes, we do. So we're going to use our 1-for-1. Or do we... Yeah, 1-for-1. No, first we need to... yeah, okay, so we're going to 1-for-1. Activate, get rid of the Vacuumin. 1 effect we chain, no. We are going to pick up the Self-on, but before we use Self-on's effect, we're now going to Synchro summon into a Shiranori Sword Saga. So we'll Sword Saga. Get rid of, we have the Smart Fawn, get rid of him, and this. Cool. So, get that out. Now we'll be able to draw a card. Special summon target monster on the field and change its battle position, so we can reuse, so now we can, so we are going to use that, and then we're going to change the battle position of our Smart Fawn, which means that we get to use Smart Fawn's other effect, nice, and we got an Upstart Goblin. We're going to wait for the Upstart Goblin until later, so I have to remind myself. So Smart Fawn's effect is, while in defense position, once per turn you can roll a 6-sided die. Look at that many cards, and then place all of them on either the top or the bottom of the deck. So this means that we can stack our deck before the Self-on effect, which is amazing. So we are going to activate the Smart Fawn. We're going to roll. We got a dice roll of 1. I didn't see what the card was. I didn't see what the card was. We're going to put it at the bottom of the deck. Well, okay. Oh, so I have to decide. Look at that many cards, then place the... Yeah, that's dumb. It did that in the wrong order. But, okay, so we got rid of a vacuum, not the biggest deal. I'm feeling like I should upstart Goblin now, because we just saw a monster, so odds are we're not going to have a monster. So we're going to upstart. Nice, that was a good move. Even if we had picked up a monster, then we would have something to discard for the repair unit. So now we're going to self-on, and hopefully we'll get a monster here. We got a die roll of 6. That's good. We got a monster already. Ooh, that's very good. We got a Remoten. What can Remoten get us anything? Remoten can get us a monster to the hand. So Remoten, it really depends on if we've gone through all of our... Oh, shoot, we only have 77 seconds, so I need to get cooking. This gets a card out of the deck, so I think that that's just important. So we are going to activate the Remoten. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Appaloosa is good in here just for, like, linking junk away. So now we're going to banish you from the graveyard. It means that we do have level 1s in the deck yet. This is our only level 1 now. So we are going to we need to just get stuff off the board. So we're gonna Stardust Dragon, which means we'll be able to draw another card with our TD Hyper Librarian. Nice, we draw there. We are now going to draw with our Formula Synchron. This is the first time we're using a Formula Synchron, which is bonkers. So we're going to Formula Synchron, and then we will draw 2 cards. We're getting very close. Nice. Now we get to Desynchro. We're going to Desynchro. I believe we should be able to get our materials back. Yes, we get our materials. Nice. So we're going to put them in attack position. Reuse the Smart Pawns effect, which enables us to basically get rid of a spell card first. So we are going to hopefully get a Morphtronic spell. No, but we get a Morphtronic monster. That's okay. We are 7 cards deep. This is very close. I need to just keep an eye on the timer. So we have a 4. We got a 4. Nice. We got a hit off of that. Now we can go back into our Formula Synchron. I don't even have like enough time to check my banish pile to see if I banished away my other copies of Desynchro. Hopefully I didn't. Draw 2 more. Amazing. This is, oh my gosh, this is so possible. Okay. Maybe I do have enough time. So Banish Zone, we only banished 1 Desynchro. There's still 1 more in the deck. Okay, this is scary. Okay. I need to draw a card. So we're gonna summon one of these guys to go into a Power Tool Dragon. So we'll go into Power Tool with these guys. Now we'll be able to draw 1 more. We got the Desynchro. Activate this, get rid of Formula. Oh my gosh, this is going to happen. This is going to happen right now, because we can... Now we just need to pick up any Morphtronic card. Can we do it? We got a die roll of 2. No, we didn't get a Morphtronic card. Okay, so we have to go into Formula. We're going to Formula. Chain and effect, yes, we're going to use Formula. We got to end phase. We're going to end phase. Oh, we had one second left. Do we have a Formula yet? Yes. Get rid of the Hulk. Oh my gosh, we did it. This was attempt number 5. Yes, we lost. We lost. Cards can't be drawn. That was so quick. I did that in like 20 minutes. I can't believe I just did that in like 20 minutes. That was attempt number 5. Holy crap. I just decked myself out. Technically, turn 3, but with Morphtronics. If I would have had more time, I could have used something. I could have linked away to go into Appaloosa, and then I have 3 junk boxes, which I didn't use a single junk box. And I could have junk boxed, brought Remoten back, but I don't even know if I would have had any more copies of... I don't think I would have had any more copies of Morphtronic cards to pull. However, you do have to admit that I would have still been able to link into Appaloosa, clear the board, and then use 2 junk boxes to bring back Smartphone and Cell Phone, and then still draw for Formula Synchron. I did it. I cannot believe that I did that so easily. Okay, so if you guys want one more revamp of the deck list, here we go. There's just 5 random level 4s. I knocked this down to 2 Scopins because Scopins are not always super helpful, but we do have the remotes to help dig through the deck, and you guys just know how the rest of this works. The Pot of Desires absolutely saves the deck as long as you use it at the right time and you get the right hits. I thought that this was going to be something that took me hours, but that worked really, really well. Maybe I'll have to like heighten the structure of this a little bit. Maybe I'll have to get rid of Desires if I ever try this again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see the other attempts, and you want to check out the Patreon, literally at the $2 level, if you guys join now, or if you guys join next month, so you guys can watch more videos for $2. You guys can watch every single video that's come out ever since my Patreon was started, which was like over 9 months ago, probably 10, 11 months ago already. So if you guys want to check all that out, please do so. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. Morphtronics is one of my most favorite decks in the world, so thank you guys so much for joining. This was super cool. I can't believe that worked. Had 1 second left on my previous turn. If I would have had more time, I would have absolutely decked out on my turn 1, but that was super cool. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.